Previously on the Juventus career mode trip. Going for that hat trick on the volley, Eden Hazard. What a goal. Hands down. And it looks as though after that performance, Eden Hazard got himself into the EA Sports FIFA Team of the Week. Lamina sees that ball over the top. Come on, Hernandez gets a touch to it, and in the 4th minute, we take a 1-0 lead. And that's where a pretty boring game comes to a close, only the 1 goal in it. And the final thing we're gonna do in this episode is simulate a game in the league against Bologna. I'm gonna skip right now, and we win 5-1. Incredible. What is up, guys? My name is Tyler and welcome to episode number 5 of the FIFA 16 Juventus career mode. I, as always, need to thank you guys so much for your incredible support on this series. Last time out I asked for 200 likes, and at the time recording this video, it is well past 1,000, so obviously I need to bump up that target once again, but I'm actually not going to. I'm going to keep it at 200, but if you guys can hit that target on the day this is uploaded, that will be more than appreciated. It will mean the absolute world to me. And on top of that, I also need to thank you guys for 10,000 subscribers on the channel. When I started this series, I was at 6,500, and right now I'm at 11,500. So your guys' support, it means the absolute world to me, and it's nice to see you guys enjoying the series as much as you are, and I'm only going to try to up the content from here on out, so be sure to look into that. Now, as we kick off this episode, you guys are noticing that I'm training Rugani instead of Blanco, and that is just because a lot of you guys in the comment section were mentioning that you don't necessarily like my 3-back formation, so I'm going to be changing it. This is going to be my first team from now on. Cuadrado at the right wing, Dybala, Hazard up front as well, Pogba, Marquisio, and Götze in the midfield, Evra, Chiellini, Barzagli, and Lichtsteiner at the back, with Buffon in net. That means our second team, we no longer need Blanco in at center back because we obviously have Chiellini and Barzagli starting. That means we have Bonucci and Rugani on the bench available to replace them in our second team, so we no longer need Blanco. Moving past that though, I did mention at the end of last episode that in the next couple of videos, I'd be asking you guys for some help in regards to what players we're going to be bringing in January. So over the next couple of episodes, including this one, at the end of the video, I'll be leaving a straw poll for you guys to go ahead and vote on which players we should bring in January. This episode is based around strikers and right wingers, and it's up to you guys who we sign in January. And I don't know how, but apparently these Juventus fan accounts were able to get a hold of some leaked transfer action from the Juve board. It looks as though these are the first couple of strikers slash right wingers that they're looking to go in for. What do you guys think of these two? And on top of that, another 3 players have been leaked. Unlike the first 2, these ones can only play right wing. They'll still be a decent purchase for us to bring in January because we do definitely need a better right winger so that we can play our 3-back formation and no longer have to play Götze at that right forward position. So I don't know, who do you guys think we should sign out of those 5 players? There actually won't be a straw poll for that vote. If you guys click on the I in the top right of your screen, you guys can go ahead and vote for which one you think I should sign in January, and then when we hit the January transfer window, I'll look back on this video, and whatever player was voted for most will be the player that I go in first, and if we can't necessarily sign them, it will go into second place, and so on and so forth. But today is a big episode because not only are you guys voting for players we should sign, but we're also taking on first place Inter Milan, who have not dropped a single point all season, and after them, we're actually taking on Real Madrid. So it's a huge episode. I'm really excited to get things rolling. Let's go ahead and jump into game number 1 and take a look at both sides. This is first place Inter Milan, and they definitely have a very good team, but I'm not really sure how they sit first place, to be honest. I think there may be drop off near the end of the season, but a few standout players such as Jovetic, who I love in real life, Biabiani, who unfortunately had that heart issue, but it's good to see him playing again. It's definitely a good team. And as for us, as I mentioned, this is our first team from now on. We're rocking up with the forward, the back formation, everyone Lichtsteiner as our wingbacks, Götze, Marquisio, and Pogba as our stacked midfield, Cuadrado, Dybala, and Hazard up front. It's definitely good enough to come in here and get the 3 points. We'll see if we can do just that. Marquisio, play that through. Come on, Cuadrado's got space and he's definitely got pace. This has worked for us in the past. Let's try it again. Laid off this time though to Paulo Dybala. First chance of the game, we convert, it's 1-0. I don't know where Telles was on that left-hand side for Inter's defense, and it allowed Cuadrado just to cut through. We've seen that ball roll flick a few times in this series result in goals, and it does once again here. Cuadrado this time not scoring it, assisting Dybala, and we're ahead 1-0. Santone forward to the pacey Jonathan Biabiani. He plays it back to his French teammate Jeffrey Kondogbia, to Jovetic, to Gary Medel. The Chilean hits it off the crossbar. We lay that one off? Yeah, let's lay it out wide to Lichtsteiner. He's gonna cut it back inside to Mario Götze. Bang that one near post. Handanovic once again making a nice save. Biani back to Davide Santoni. He's gonna whip this one in. Oh, thank you, Barzali. Götze can't clear it though. Rodrigo Palacio with his rat tail straight to Gigi Buffon, thankfully. Lichtsteiner, Götze, Marquisio to Götze once again. Cross body. Is that a free kick or a penalty? It's just outside. We got a free kick. We know what Pogba can do from this range. Let's see if he can put it on target and into the back of the net for us once again. Come on, Paul Pogba. Oh, I thought he did. I thought it went in, but it's just outside. It hits the net. That's why it confused me just a little bit. But unfortunately, it was too outside. Götze, I see that run from Paulo Dybala. Come on, you can outpace João Miranda. Burba spin inside past him. Now lay it off. Oh, it wasn't a good ball. Oh, we could have found Hazard there. Come on. So far in the first half, it definitely seems like we're doing a lot better defensively in this formation, and that's what a lot of you guys were suggesting I do, is switch to this so we don't concede many goals. And the thing is, I kind of basically in every single game I started with that 3-back formation, I would switch to this one at halftime, and it was never really the same result as it is in this game, so at least it's picking up now. Speaking of now, Lichtsteiner taking that one away. We're on the counter attack. Come on, Eden Hazard. Let's smash this one near post. Eden, oh, come on, Eden. It still finds the back of the net. What a jammy goal. What a goal that should not have gone in, but I'll take it. 2-0, 50th minute. Lichtsteiner, for whatever reason, up front, laying it off to Eden Hazard, tries to smash it near post. He gets it back, and I don't know how Miranda didn't clear that. He just needed to use his feet and not his head. I don't know what he was doing there, but it finds the back of the net. Another goal for Eden Hazard this season, and we're ahead 2-0 against the team that's in first place. Tejas whipping it in. Jovetic gets his head on it, and it goes wide. There's Palacio on the wing for Inter, laying it back to Davide Santone. Trying a little bit of no-touch dribbling. He did fake me out, to be fair. Cutting inside, laying it off to Rodrigo Palacio. Outdoes the defender, and he scores. They're right back in this with 20 minutes to go. I really don't know how Santone just did me like that on the wing, but that was some pretty fancy dribbling from Palacio inside the box to beat Giorgio Chiellini. And all he has to do is smash it across goal, and he beats Gigi Buffon, and it's 2-1. 5 minutes to go. They have a corner. I just subbed on Bonucci to help us with this corner. Can he here? No, he cannot. Please, Pogba. Thank goodness he clears it, but it finds Palacio. What a point-blank save from Gigi Buffon. Bonucci booting that one forward to Marquisio, to Paulo Dybala. We just need to run into the corner. Honestly, this is not good. Dybala, though, finding Marquisio. Marquisio, Burba spinning past their defender. Marquisio forward to Vincent Coziello. Oh, come on, Coziello. That would have been the perfect time to score, but it was a P-roller. From that corner, though, we find Vincent Coziello. We're just going to sit in the corner and do a little bit of keepy-ups. Unfortunately, they win it, though. 90th minute, they're on the counter. Rodrigo Palacio to Jason Murillo, the center back, trying to push it forward. Come on. And that's where the ref's going to call it. 2-1, the final score. A very, very tense final 20 minutes to this game. But luckily enough, we were able to hold on and beat the first place team in the league. According to the match facts, it was a pretty even game, and especially in that final 20 minutes, I felt things get a lot more even. I felt like maybe during the first 60, we were definitely the better team, but after that, they definitely stepped up their play and were level with us. Here is our team ratings as well. Götze and Cuadrado, who got subbed out, were probably our players of the game, except for Gigi Buffon, who got that 7.7. And as for them, looks like they changed formations. No one really standing out except for Palacio, who definitely had a pretty good game. And that win still sees us in 4th place with 18 points, but we're just 3 points behind Inter Milan in 1st place. We're also taking on Sassuolo in this episode, possibly if I have enough time, and they sit in 2nd, so this could be a very, very crucial episode in terms of us regaining that 1st place spot. Before then, we do need to get in another training session. Once again, Coziello and Rugani, the players that we are going to be training. Can anyone go up in rating? Yes, Coziello now at a 75. Either way though, guys, it's now time for the big one against Real Madrid in Champions League. This is our team for only a couple changes to the team we just used previously against Inter Milan. Sami Khedira and Morata joining the lineup, of course, coming up against their former side. And as for one of the biggest sides in Europe, Real Madrid, this is their lineup. No idea who that striker is, but apart from that, that is a very, very good team. We definitely have to be worried about this one. Let's see if we can maybe get a draw. That's what I'm hoping for here. Let's take that one, Navas. Pretty decent save. How did James beat us there? Cristiano Ronaldo shoots cross goal. Buffon's there to make the save. They whip it back in, but we clear it. Just gets a forward to his German teammate, Sami Khedira. Come on, Khedira, just shoot that one. Oh my god, anywhere but straight at the keeper, man. Get that. Oh my gosh, as if that would have went in, I would have been so salty. Why didn't Buffon just catch it? Their midfield, finding Mario Götze, bang that one from range. Oh my god, that was destined for the top left corner, but Navas was there to get a hand to it. Is he onside? Is he onside? He's actually onside. Wow, I can't believe they timed those runs perfectly to keep James onside, and they scored. Here's the replay. I'm trying to contain James Rodriguez because I knew that was who Kroos was trying to pass to. He finds Mariano instead, who lays it off to James Rodriguez, who hits it first time, and they're ahead 1-0. Oh my god, Ronaldo near post. Why? What? Like, that is one of the worst goals I think I've ever conceded in FIFA 16. Why isn't Buffon just grabbing that, and why isn't any of my players clearing it when I'm spamming B? Really, really frustrating. Right here, I'm spamming B to try to shrug off Cristiano Ronaldo, who is definitely a very strong player, but why isn't Buffon grabbing it? Why isn't any of my players clearing it? And why is Mayorel wide open there to just tap it into the back of the net? Morata to Eden Hazard. Oh my god, I had to shoot. They were closing in on me, and of course it goes wide. Modric to James. Nice save, Buffon. We honestly could be like 4 or 5-0 down right now if it wasn't for him. Pogba to Morata on the half volley, goes off the crossbar. And that's where the ref's gonna call it 2-0 the final score in what was a very, very frustrating game to play. They were dominant from start to finish, and it just felt like we were definitely the lesser of the two teams, and it just shows that we have a lot to do in this series to be able to win the Champions League. Of course, the ultimate goal of the entire series itself is to win the entire thing, and right now we're getting outclassed by Real Madrid, one of the top competitors in Champions League. So maybe in January we can help bolster up the team a bit, and that will help us out, but for now, very, very frustrated with that game. I guess we just have to move on. But either way, guys, after that loss, I'm now joining you about 4 weeks after the previous part of this episode was recorded, and that's mainly due to PC issues. I've said it in the comment section of other videos, and I've also said it on Twitter that my PCs had loads of issues. I tried recording episode 5 around, I want to say about 10 times, and about 8 of those times my Elgato corrupted, and 2 of those times my audio corrupted. The previous part of this video you guys watched was recorded 4 weeks ago, as I said, and that's because my audio actually corrupted about 40 minutes in, so I recorded about up to here, but in reality it didn't keep my audio at all, and it saved it up into about probably the 80th minute of the Real Madrid game. So in fact, that little outro of the Real Madrid game was just recorded a few seconds ago, but it's pretty much the same thing as what I would have said in that episode. I do remember talking about losing 2-0 and needing to improve in January, so I do remember kind of what happened. And one thing I do remember is that we simulated a game, and unfortunately in my autosave I wasn't able to go back far enough to be able to show you guys this game again, but I did simulate it and we did win 3-0. You guys are gonna have to take my word for it. We won 3-0, and we're moving on past that game to another one in Sassuolo. I played this one in the first recording. I'm not gonna tell you guys what happened in the game, but it's a very, very big one. Not only do they sit pretty high in the table in third, but they also have one of our transfer targets that you guys are voting for in this episode in Domenico Berardi, who apparently wants to leave the club. So it's a big, big game. I'm very much so looking forward to getting into this game. I'm going to treat you guys with 3 games in this episode just because it's been so long since the last episode of this series. So hopefully you guys can appreciate that. Let's go ahead and jump into it and take a look at both teams. Here is their team. They sit third in the league with this side right here. They have 2 team of the seasons in FIFA Ultimate Team, Sansone, the left winger, and Iturbe, the center back. Berardi, obviously the guy we're looking to sign in January, is up at right wing. It's a decent side, but I don't really know how they sit in third. The right back also just moved to Atletico Madrid in real life, so he's very, very good, very highly rated. But as for us, it's our normal first team starting 11, and it should be good enough to get us the win in this game. I should also warn you guys, as I said, it's been about 4 weeks since I recorded the last part of this episode. It's also been around 4 weeks since I played any career mode. I played a lot of Ultimate Team and Pro Clubs, but career mode is a different animal in itself, so I'm a little bit concerned that I might do poorly, but you never know. First chance for them. That's really the first time they've been in our area. Buffon, what a save. Come on. Oh my god. Oh, how did he not score? Maybe he's trying to, you know, convince us to sign him, and he's like already switched allegiances to Juventus, and that's why he missed that sitter, but holy hell. I'll take it. Dybala out wide to Juan Cuadrado. Come on. Cuts past one. Spins past another. Come on, in the box. Quadrado, nice pass. Oh my gosh, it didn't fall to Dybala, but Hazard wins it near post. Big save from Consigli. And I don't know how there hasn't been a goal yet in this game. Marquisio out wide. Come on, Hazard. Hazard trying to beat Versalico. I think that's how you pronounce his name. He's in the box. Spins past. Oh my, Iturbi just barely getting a touch in. And that's lucky for them because that was headed for the back of the net. To Claudio Marquisio. Nice body feint. Cross goal, Iturbi again. We've seen what Pogba can do from this angle earlier this season, so maybe he can do it again. Let's give it a go. Paul Pogba. And he puts it in! Oh my god, Paul Pogba for free kicks. It's just unreal. 1-0, 58th minute, let's go. Here's a look at the replay. 3-man wall from this distance. It is a little bit too outside for some people, but from this angle, I usually score a lot of free kicks. I don't know what it is, and it worked out again here. Paul Pogba, twice this season, has scored from that area, and he does it again here in a very, very big game. First versus third, when we need him the most. We're ahead 1-0. That's a good ball. That is a fantastic ball. Please, just clear it. Thank God for that. I told you that right back was highly rated, and that was a fantastic ball in. Just unfortunate no one got a touch to it. For them, anyway. Very fortunate for us. He wants the ball. He's on it. Nice little drag back. He's still on it. Falls to Marquisio, just turns and shoots. Consigli forced to make another big save. Perhaps we should maybe be ahead by more than 1-0 in this game, but he's been outstanding. To Pogba, come on. Paul Pogba, oh my goodness, off the bar, unlucky. And that's where the ref is going to call it. 1-0 the final score, a very, very tense back and forth game. They missed a few chances here and there, but we also missed a few chances here and there. We were just able to capitalize on that set piece. So very happy with this result, not only because they are third place in the league, but because they have the best defense in the league, and if we can break them down, we can break anyone down. So I'm very, very happy with that. Let's take a look at the match facts as well. Like I said, pretty even game. Player ratings wise, Pogba man of the match, rightfully so, with that free kick goal. Chiellini was solid throughout that game. I noticed that for sure. Gutsa 7.1. Didn't really notice that too much. As for Sassuolo Berardi, he needed to impress us to kind of, I guess, entice us to sign him in January, but he only got a 6.1. That right back moved to center mid and got a 7.6. Very impressive from him. And here's how the table looks after that win. We are still unbeaten in the league, 3 draws and 7 wins. We are tied though on points with Inter Milan, who we do actually have the tiebreaker over, if you guys do remember from, I think it was last episode or the episode before. Roma looks to be catching up as well with 23 points, but Sassuolo drops, so we widen the gap between us and them at least. So guys, that's where episode number 5 is going to come to a close. As I said at the beginning of the video, you guys can go ahead and vote for which striker / right winger you want to see me sign in January. That would be greatly appreciated. It's in the top right of your screen. Click that I, and you'll be able to cast your vote. If you guys did enjoy this episode as well, please be sure to drop a like. And other than that, I've been TRayALLDay or Tyler, and I'll catch you all next time.